Welcome back to Battalion Wars 2, folks. Let's finally begin the Western Frontier campaign.
Flashback 1. The Western Frontier 30 years ago. In this historical campaign...
Alright, we've already listened to this in the previous part. But, yeah, no. Short and to the point, yeah. 30 years in the past, Western Frontier versus Tundran Territories, you know the shtick.
By the Tundrans' preemptive strike, the fighting frontier was pressed back into its heartlands. A derelict base in the middle of the desert was the site of their last stand.
Okay. Yeah, it's the setting for Doctor Strangelove. Fun fact, by the way, did you know that film was supposed to end, originally supposed to end with a giant custard pie fight?
It's been a while since the big board saw any action, huh?
Why did you bring me here, Herman?
I'll tell you why, Betty. There's something about this conflict that reminds me of our early hostilities with the Tundran Territories. Back when Tsar Gorgy, Nova's daddy, was still in charge.
Yeah, during his grunge phase, by the looks of things, as well. Well, there is actually kind of a nice little bit of detail as well there. That the big board in the war room looks identical to the mission menu in the original Battalion Wars. That's actually a really nice touch. Okay.
It all started 30 years ago with a surprise attack on Fort 51.
It was such a long time ago, I can only recall it in sepia tone. Simpsons Hit and Run as well, another game I really need to fucking LP one day.
Military Academy. Your famous last stand at Red Rock, right?
Uh-huh. The Tundran attack left us low on manpower. So first up, we had to retake the captured barracks. After that, we had to gun for an enemy factory, so we could up our vehicular firepower. We needed those additional vets and armored vehicles to stage the final assault on Gorgy's air base to the north.
The Tundrans were convinced that the Frontier was building some kind of superweapon at Fort 51, weren't they?
Yes, ma'am. And it was at the HQ there that we dug in and began the counteroffensive.
Alright.
This is where we draw the line in the sand, Commander. Defend this HQ at all costs.
First things first, let's get our let's get some of these MG towers. MG nests rather. Get those manned up.
Remember, you can send troops to guard a facility. Lock onto the flag and press the A button.
There we go.
Keep your eyes peeled for enemy infantry attempting to capture the
Alright, shit, we also got tanks coming in at the sides. Get my battalion to take care of those ones, and I'll take care of this one.
Neutralize them before they raise the flag.
There we are. Let's have the rest of the grunts guarding the flag proper.
Shoot them up before it's too late.
The Tundran army is massed throughout the frontier, General. Your defeat is an inevitability.
There we go. And oh yeah, we've got some more grunts here. Yeah, might as well like just get everybody to attack. I think I've always also noticed as well in regards to the art direction for this game actually is the color palette of a lot of these characters is a lot more vibrant than it was in the previous game. Particularly the Tundran Territories are a much brighter shade of red. Alright, so we now have some of our assault vets, and we've also got our recon units as well. Which, and also, yeah, a little bit of a retroactive continuity here. It's got a machine gun attached to it, even though that wasn't a thing until after the first few missions in Battalion Wars 1. Oh, yeah, we haven't got much time. Let's actually switch back to a bazooka. Alright, get my entire battalion to follow. So yeah, we've got 14 minutes to capture, let's see. So yeah, we've got 2 optional facilities here, which of course I'm going to capture them, because why not? And yeah, we've got to make all the way up here to the airbase. So first of all, we're heading over to the barracks.
Remember to bring your boys out of guard mode, Commander.
Hey look, rock looks like a fake's rock. The rock that looks like a face.
Does it look like a rock?
No, it looks like a face.
Is it a face?
It's a rock that looks like a face.
Alright. Let's go all out, shall we? There we are, very nice. Ooh, shit. Flame threats. Don't get too close. Oh, fuck, bazooka.
The enemy approaches. Stop them before they capture the barracks.
Oh, hang on a second. Look, there was a couple of tanks behind us. I wasn't even paying attention.
Enemy infantry will respawn here.
So you've got 14 minutes to do all this, but really, if you're it's actually that particular time limit really isn't too stingy. Yeah, it's really more there to just punish you if you're just standing around doing absolutely nothing. Right, I'm gonna see if we can get this tank's attention. Nah, not quite yet. Okay, but yeah, there we now have a barracks, and now we can sort of start to explain how some of these different different structures work.
Anti-air beds. These sharpshooters are trained to bring down enemy air units.
See, on top of us getting anti-air units, this now that we have the barracks under our control, that will continuously spawn.
Let us see how they
Oh wow, that's actually quite. That was actually quite. That was quite nifty actually. My units blew up that tank while they were invulnerable thanks to the cutscene. Very nice. But yeah, with the barracks, we now have a source of anti-air units. But if any of our air units die, they respawn back at the barracks. So yeah, we can now actually. It's not quite the same as the way it works in the normal Advance Wars games, where like if you take control of a certain certain factories and different cities and the like, you can then start building individual units that you want. It's all automatic, but it basically means that you're never really in a position where you're totally screwed. There we are, that's the tank taken care of. Oh, and also the HQ, with the HQ, if any of our grunts die, they'll respawn back at the HQ. So that's, so yeah, grunts will spawn here, anti-air will spawn here. Although some units in our party I don't think will respawn if they die. Anyway, now we're going to take over this factory. Oh, actually, yeah, I think that's an MG tower over there, an actual proper tower.
Shocking all, Commander. That's what I like to see. The factory is now ours. And now it's my great pleasure to introduce the long-range artillery unit.
All right, now we've got some artillery. Same as Battalion Wars, the original game. They're not very mobile, but their shells do pack a wallop, and their range is very, very impressive. Although I mentioned this before, I can actually demonstrate now. I think it's probably because of the way that the pointer controls work. Yeah, you don't actually have to be... Hang on, let's actually see if I can... Yeah, there we go. You don't actually have to be facing it quite as directly as you did in the original game. Which, on the one hand, means that the lock-on feature for artillery works a lot more reliably. But it also I'm not gonna lie, it does look a little bit wonky sometimes.
The western frontier approaches our airbase. I'm sending in tank and troop reserves via air transport.
Oh no. What are we gonna do? Actually, where are they coming from? Oh, they're all the way over there. Okay, they're not a problem yet. Oh, actually no, and they're actually landing at the base.
Will deliver a swift end to your advance. Gunships, scramble!
All right. Yeah, assault. Do your business. Get dangerous. Lovely. Also, I do love the music as well in this game. Like, I think the soundtrack for Battalion Wars 2 is quite a bit stronger than it was in Battalion Wars 1. And this theme also plays in the dossier as well for the Western Frontier as well. All right, soften them up a bit.
You still insist on attacking my airbase. More tank and troop reserves flying in.
There we go. Almost got. There we go. We got these two MG towers in range. Can take those out. Oh, actually, can I? No, I can't reach that. Yeah, that transport copter is still too far away for my anti-airs to just shoot it down, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, my artillery is like taking quite a bit of a hit. Dude, get out of my way. Get the. There we go. Dickhead. So let's grab that, and let's grab that as well. Excellent. That's much better. There we go. But yeah, look, like we've got half of our time left, and we're already at the base. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, because those things were sitting really, really still. I thought I might be able to actually hit them with with an artillery shell. Now balls. Yeah, tell you what, let's just put the anti-air in sentry mode for now. There we go. Alright, time to start the capture. And... got it.
You did it, Commander. The Tundra Air Base is ours. Mission complete.
Lovely. And those gunships should come in handy in a later mission, perhaps.
Your secrets are so easily
Alright, let's see how our rank was. We didn't actually lose very many units, but, yeah, okay, yeah, speed in particular. I'm not really too sure how to do this mission all that much faster, to be honest. Yeah, like this is one of the, yeah, it's one of those sort of more methodical missions in the first place. Alright, next mission, Wings of the Gunship.
Frontier had regrouped and was poised to drive the Tundrans back into their borderlands. But reports of unusual activity in the area were giving Herman's men the jitters.
Borderlands, another game to consider. Right. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Enemy has established anti-air defenses at the river.
Oh, that's no good. We're gonna have to do something about that.
Destroy these frigates. Only then will our gunships be clear to take off and assist us. You're gonna need some big guns to sink those boats. Lose these artillery units and the mission's over.
Ah, balls. And yeah, we also don't have any facilities as well to use, so they won't just respawn if they get blown up.
Give you gunships till the frigates are destroyed. Up and at him, soldier. We gotta
All right.
clear out the Reds from this sector.
But on the plus side, we also don't have a time limit this time around, so... Right, let's see what we got here. 2 MG towers, a few grunts, some bazookas here. I think I think there might be some gunships that will try to ambush us as well, but we've got the resources to deal with that.
With your artillery. Your primary targets are the frigates patrolling the river, Commander.
I think this is also like the first time in the series as well that we're actually seeing proper like Western Frontier territory, because I think throughout most of the first game we were in like we were in Tundra's backyard. So we got to see a lot of those kind of locations, but we never really got to see where the Western Front is like in the Western Frontier. It's a lot also like also like green forests and a lot of canyons, which I think is like really cool. All right, gunships, smack them about. There we go. Alright, there are the frigates over there. Just gonna get a little closer. Oh yeah, we've also got some bazooka vents over there. Yeah, let's whack them with a quick shell.
Commander, use your artillery to destroy those frigates. Enemy bazooka vents are approaching. They're a direct threat to your artillery. You've got to stop them.
There we go.
Commander, have your anti-air vents shoot them down at the double.
Guys, what are you doing?
Job, Commander. Anti-air
Did they just take out like one bazooka vest and then they just started running away for their lives? It's like, look guys, they've got rocket launchers, what are we gonna do?
Bravely ran away.
Our gunships will be able to fly over this electromagnetic gate and destroy the generators on the far side.
Alright, that sounds like a plan.
These generators are the gate's power source. Destroy them to allow our ground units to pass.
Alright, so yeah, just take the gunships and destroy the generators. That'll be no probo, you know. Alright, might as well leave the rest of my battalion here, though, to be honest. Yeah, with the frigates gone, they have absolutely no anti-air defenses, so we should be good. So we should be fine here. There we go. Also, you know what? General Herman, thank you very much for giving me like just a normal tutorial right there that didn't get in the way of the gameplay. That's really cool of you. I appreciate it. Let's clear these guys out. But before we actually take on the generators, let's actually take our gunship and check it. The fuck are these guys doing here? The Exylvanians? There we go. Let's see, I've got POWs here as well. Yeah, I will need to. We need to destroy the rockfall first because I just flew straight over it.
Great work liberating those POWs, Commander. Our troops are out of the clutches of them Xers.
Alright, now let's go after these generators. You finish off that one, I'll take care of this one next. There we go, and now you go for that one. And I'll go for this one. Lovely.
Ah, Commander, the generators have been destroyed and the magnetic seal on those gates has been released. Our boys can now advance to and capture this Tundran airbase. And I suggest you also free the POWs in this area and gain additional reinforcements.
Alright. I thought it did leave my
Enemy troops.
yeah, it did leave my battalion a little bit far back though, so let's oh shit. Yeah, let's retreat from those gunships for a hot minute.
Gunship incoming.
There we go. There we go, that'll take care of them. Yeah, I can take on enemy gunships with my gunships, but it's just a little bit more reliable to have some proper anti-air as well. Alright, let's switch back to an artillery now. Oh god. There we are. Yeah, still a problem, unfortunately. Sometimes your units can get caught on others and get, you know, twisted and turned around. Alright, there's the assault troops from earlier. And, oh, there's also a couple of anti-airs as well. That's quite nice. Flame vets. Ooh, anti-air towers. Shite. They're gonna have to stay behind for a bit. Alright. Soften these fuckers up. Okay, nice and easy.
I hope your men have sampled Tundran goulash, General, because my flame veterans only know how to serve it hot. Assault vets.
There we go. That was a good hit. Yeah, it's like I mentioned, yeah, the artillery in this game are just a little bit OP, to be honest. Just because they don't have to be directly aiming at their targets anymore in order to get a lock on. Alright, there we go. Let's get our grunts onto the stop. Get them capturing now.
Enemy airbase up ahead, Commander. Capture it and we'll be able to manufacture gunship reinforcements.
There we are. See how much anti-air have they got left, actually? Okay, got RPG towers there, and some anti-air towers further up, but yeah, we'll be fine to have our gunships with us. And also, yeah, let's free those POWs there.
Now at your command. Great work.
Lost our
Boink.
airbase to the insolent frontier dogs. Rifle Grunt Battalion, reclaim what is rightly ours.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to pull that off.
Incoming Tundran forces, Commander. They're gonna make a play
Alright, let's get some heavy tanks and our artillery on these tanks here as well. Did I say heavy tanks? Sorry, I meant the gunships. Big pun.
My men shall fight on.
There we go, yeah. Just stay still like an idiot. That would be perfect. Oh, yeah. We've got to stop them from...
Nicely done, Commander. You foiled the Tundran's attempt to capture our airbase.
It wasn't much of an attempt, to be honest. Alright. Alright, now for the tricky part, because we've got a... Because, yeah, what we need to do is we need to destroy all of the... Oh, fuck.
Heads up, Commander. The Tundran air transports are on the ground.
Yeah, we need to destroy every single one of these air transports, and I think if one of them does escape, I think that might be the mission failed.
Watch the objective star. It'll inform you of which air transport is about to take off.
So, alright, so here's what I'm going to do.
Air transports are carrying vital military intelligence. Destroy them.
There we go. First things first, let's
What mean, comrade? I am merely sending target juice to my units on the
deal with
front
those
line.
anti-airs. And get our anti-airs. Actually, take care of that gunship first. Yeah, I'm not really too worried too much about my gunships, because they'll respawn back at the airbase. But yeah, we just need to hit these with everything that we've got.
Commander, one of the air transport units is prepared. Good job, Commander. Your next target is indicated by a gold star. Good job, Commander. Your next target is indicated by a gold star.
There we go. Alright. And then these guys.
Another one bites the dust.
Excellent. And now, last one. And there we go. Excellent. That's everything.
Good job, Commander. We destroyed the enemy air transports. Mission complete.
Booyakasha. Alright, let's see how I did. I did lose that one gunship, and it didn't have time to yeah, no, it didn't matter. I think, yeah, probably because because it was going to respawn anyway, so it didn't really worry about it too much. But yeah, though, got a first S rank for the Western Frontier. And, unfortunately, yeah, we've got our final mission with the Western Frontier. The Western Frontier only get 3 missions in this entire game, which
Having
is...
pushed the enemy back to its borders, the Frontier launched a desperate assault on the Tundran's border HQ. This is one battle that would make history.
Which is a little unfortunate. They are, the hero faction from the first game, and they have such a tiny role in this one. Oh well, gives the other armies a moment to shine, I suppose. Alrighty then.
All available intel suggests that Tsar Gorgi's holed up at an HQ facility in the borderlands. The enemy is dug in deep and controls a number of facilities positioned strategically around the River Rubicon.
Yeah, all right. Very, that's very intelligent of you. Like, yeah, very educated. You know what a Rubicon is.
Turn a beaten farmhands.
Whatever you say, Edward Sallow.
Lucky for you, there's a
If you want to know what I mean by that, go and play Fallout New Vegas.
down to that HQ pronto.
All right. So yeah, once again, we're starting off with just a recon
Commander,
unit.
Stop the enemy from capturing it. Pennsylvania troops and mining equipment. What the heck is Kaiser Vlad up to?
There we go. Take care of these last few Exylvanians as well.
Jump it, Commander! Hit the gas!
And jump. Whoop. God, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen somebody do a 90-degree, then back like 5-degree before. Alright, well here we are at our HQ.
More enemy grunts incoming, and they're heading for our flag.
Alright, so well, let's actually put these guys back in guard mode. Yeah, there we go, have it.
Seize their HQ in the name of Tundra.
Gorgie, send an air transport squad.
No idea how the how the recon is doing that though. It could just spin in place. I suppose it's not actually impossible for like a 4-wheel vehicle to be able to do that if it was like each one of its tires was like individually powered, but God, the amount of time and expertise that would take would just be ludicrous, unless it was like remote control.
HQ will provide rifle grunt reinforcements if any are lost in combat.
Alright, that's good.
Your new primary objective is to capture the Tundran HQ. It's located across the river.
Alright, so yeah, we've got to capture that HQ, but first of all, let's capture this. What is this, actually? This is a barracks. Okay, excellent.
Use Gorgie's facilities against them along the way. Capture them and put them to work. Watch out for counterattacks.
So yeah, again, we also don't really have much of a time limit going here, really either. I'm trying to remember if there was like a time limit later on in the mission, but off the top of my head, I didn't think there was. So yeah, this is we're just gonna basically war of attrition this.
Southern barracks is ours, Commander.
Okay, there we go.
Frontier, anti-air, and
And then we've got anti-air and mortars. However, I think that a counter-attack is on the way. Yeah, I can see some goobers over there.
position. Use them to flush infantry out of cover.
Oh, balls. And some gunships.
The enemy's capturing the southern barracks, Commander.
There we are.
Nice work, Commander. The southern barracks is secure. Move out. Hut, 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 hut.
Right, that takes care of that. I've also sort of noticed as well that when I'm locking onto targets with that and using like a gun that has like machine gun fire on it, the lock-on's also a little bit more reliable. I'm sort of automatically leading my shots as well, which is also almost making me wonder: did like the developers think that that was a problem with the original game, or what? I'm not really too sure. Because honestly, with this, it just kind of feels like cheating. Oh fuck, hang on. There we go. Alright, now we've got a factory.
Gorgie's using this factory to manufacture.
And there we go.
But I'm thinking we can
Favorite unit from the previous game, the Frontier Heavy Tank with its 2 big fuck-off guns. And yeah, this is the only, I think this is like one of only 2 missions in the game where I actually get to use it, and it's not a good idea to use them in that next mission anyway, so I'm going to get my money's worth. There we go.
Good job.
Perfect.
The factory is secure. Time to move on, Commander.
Alright, now what do we... Let's see. Okay, so we've got the... That's another barracks there, but I think what I should really do, it'd be better if I actually go back this way and make my way across that bridge there and take on the air base next, because that will cut off their gunships. Alright. Anti-air. Oh god, that was so close. There we go. Let's see that flag. There you are.
I do not fear your super weapon.
What are you talking about, Gorgie? We ain't got no super weapon.
the United States, the army in this game, who are based off the United States military, definitely don't have any WMDs. I shit you not. No, really, we don't. We don't. We don't. Well, at any rate, it does sound a little bit weird, doesn't it? Ah, we lost a grunt. Yeah, we lost Gerald. How sad. Okay, there we go. Now we've got the air base, which will give us some gunships. Some go after the...
My air base is in enemy
Oh,
hands.
balls.
Anti-air veterans and grunts, move out and lay siege to the enemy position.
Yeah, or how about you don't do that? There we go.
Enemies capturing the airbase, Commander.
Oh, hang on. Oh shit, there's, yeah, RPG tower over there. And there's also, oh, it's a grunt.
Airbase is secure, Commander. Advance.
There we go, got it. Alright. So let's blow up that, just got an MG tower over here that needs, detonating. There we go. And also something called an auto gun as well, which I think is just an unmanned turret. Oh, well, nothing that little manual aiming can't handle. Although I think this my tank is probably about to get blown up pretty soon. Yep, there we go. Ouch. Alright, let's take a gunship instead while we wait for the tank to undie. Shit, I'm not doing anything to that. Alright, mortars over there, grunts over there. There we go. And there's my tank back in the back. My tank's back in the fray though. We'll give it a second to catch up again though before I for God's sake, just kill that fucking thing. God, I really did need my tank after all, didn't I? There we go, now go and capture. Oh no, I think my, oh shit, I think my light recon got blown up as well. That's like the one unit in this mission that isn't going to respawn. Aw, how sad.
Facilities at the same time, Commander. Your reinforcements will now arrive at twice the speed.
Excellent. Their deaths will not be in vain now that I can... Oh, wait, no. I lied. Okay, so yeah, every single unit that we actually have on the map can respawn. I suppose, yeah. To be fair, I should probably be careful that they don't all get blown up, because I think if they all die at once, somehow, then it's game over. But even then, that's, like, not going to happen anytime soon. Right, hang on, we've got a... What is that? That's an RPG tower. Oh, it's right. It's just around the corner here. Okay. Come on. Seriously? Just fucking... There we go.
Rampant cowboys approach my HQ. Stand fast, men. We must repel the enemy at all costs.
5 minutes until Gorgy's reinforcements arrive. Capture the HQ, but watch out for that battleship, Vanguard.
Okay, yeah, we do have a time limit. Yeah, so yeah, can't really hang around too much. All right, let's get our. Oh no, not. Get the gunships on that.
Come, frontier cowboys. My flame veterans await.
Oh. Ah, that's another heavy tank in the crapper. Also losing quite a lot of grunts. I think it might just be because of the battleship. Oh well, not that it's too big of a deal. They're respawning like really quick. All right, there we go. There's the HQ.
Welcome to the Thundering HQ, Commander. I wish you luck. Only a tactical mastermind will unlock my multi-layer defense.
Yeah, either a tactical mastermind or somebody who has more units than sent.
You can increase the fire distance on mortar shells by holding down the B button. Charge the shot.
There we go. Right, take care of these auto guns. Perfect. There we go, get this capture going. No, no, you don't, you little shit. Where are you? There you are. Got ya. Whew. I'm just gonna keep my eyes open for any other units that spawn in. But otherwise, everything's cool.
So, with the border HQ in frontier hands, Gorgy had no choice but to agree to a truce.
What about those rumors of a super weapon? Sounds exactly like what just happened in the Solar Empire.
Turns out the Tsar was a victim of some kind of hoax, Betty.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So basically, yeah, this whole thing was a result of what happens if you don't double check your intel. Yeah, this entire conflict could have been easily avoided if Tsar Gorky had just cited his fucking sources. Yeah, fragile peace is made, which still somehow managed to last about 30 years before the events of Battlefield, Battalion Wars 1, though. where just it all
I
kicked
still
off
don't get it,
again.
Herman. What does this have to do with the present conflict?
Glad you asked, Betty. I got this theory, see? Somehow, somebody's stirring up a whole heap of trouble, and I don't know why, but I sure as heck reckon I know who.
It was the Nazi vampires, wasn't it? It's always the Nazi vampires. Alright, and that's another A rank. And yeah, I did. Yeah, power was really good. Yeah, managed to destroy quite a lot of units, to say for a small handful of infantry. But speed and technique let me down. I just got too many units destroyed all at once. And now that we've completed that, we've unlocked some stuff for the dossier as well. But we'll worry about that at a later time, probably. In the meantime, next time we meet up, we will be tackling our next campaign, which is the Anglo Isles Theatre. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. It's very unfortunate the Western Frontier only got one part to themselves, but oh well, no matter. What is mind? No matter. What is matter? Never mind. I'll never get tired of that. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Battalion Wars, where we will be tackling the Anglo Isles. TTFN.